Hey everybody, BeyondDrewTV here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a update video here for the Southeast Asia Animal Pack coming to DLC, coming to Planet Zoo. So the final animals have been revealed for the Southeast Asia Animal Pack there. So I thought we would kind of take a look at them and also kind of gauge some of the community feedback that I've been kind of gathering, especially about a certain animal. So if you if you haven't been in the, I guess, community sphere there as far as what's being talked about on Twitter and Reddit and all that as far as the animals go, yeah, there's been a little bit of, I don't want to say like controversy, but just a little bit of feedback given to the devs on a certain animal, and we're going to talk about that because there's been a really exciting update, yeah, on the Binturong there. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and quickly go through the remaining animals that we haven't seen. Now, we've originally covered the first animals revealed in the first reveal trailer. Was it about a week or so ago? So if you missed that, go ahead and check out that video there. But yeah, we're gonna check out the ones that were not included in the video. So here's the first one here. This is the is it Joel? I think it's pronounced Joel, or it's like Dahole or Hole. Someone help me there, but I believe it's Joel there. So this is a very, very majestic looking canine there. Really, really like how it has come out there, especially compared to the real thing. It kind of has that really nice snout nose there and everything like that. So yeah, and I love the ear coloring on the inside and everything. So yeah, really, really pretty canine there. Pretty dog almost, right? I know it's not a dog, but so yeah, really like how that came out there. So I'm excited to put that into our zoos. Next up is probably, I think that this is actually everyone's favorite. I thought that the clouded leopard was going to be hands down everyone's favorite animal coming to this pack, but I believe that it is actually the sun bear, and I knew people were excited for the sun bear overall because we've had this kind of leaked there since like December or January or something like that, since around the aquatic pack. But yeah, the more pictures that come out, it seems like the more people are just getting super duper excited to put the sun bear in, and it might be everyone's favorite animal there. And you know, I can see why. I mean, especially with, like, I don't want to call it a derp, but it's kind of derpy looking in the most like cute kind of way possible. Just, I think it's the long tongue, and again, if you look at real pictures of them from you know, the wild or zoos or anything like that, they have this ridiculous long tongue that can go almost over top of their nose there. So they have that, and they're usually kind of really lanky and a little bit smaller. You know, sometimes they can get all plumped up, especially in zoos and stuff, but yeah, a lot of the ones in the wild, you'll see they are actually pretty lanky and tiny there. So that is one of my main thing I want to see with the sun bear here, is to see its size comparison to the other bears in games, because overall it should be a little bit smaller, right? It should be a little bit smaller, a little bit yeah, lankier, skinnier, I guess, overall. But it really looks like they're nailing that here with the shots of the sun bear that we've seen. And I know it called it kind of like a doofus there or whatever, but it is really cute though with its little face and everything. So yeah, it's gonna be really exciting to put that into our zoos there. Up next are the tapir here, the Malaysian tapir. So this one, I think it looks really good, but it's, I don't know, maybe I haven't really seen a Malaysian tapir compared to the Baird's tapir in real life, but I have seen a little bit of separation here for the community, where some people are like, no, it looks really good, and you know, I agree, the fur shading and everything looks really good throughout it, but some people are also saying it's good, but it's not really too much like a real Malaysian tapir. It looks just basically like a Baird's tapir with a Malaysian skin over top of it. Now we do know that Frontier does unique rigs for every single new animal in game, but still, you know, that being said, it does, I guess, to some people resemble a bit of a our tapir that we already have in game, just with a different skin on there. And I think a lot of people are noting the nose is typically for the Malaysian just like a little bit more down like that, a little bit, maybe more droopy is the word, I guess. But I don't know, overall, you know, for me that doesn't know too much about them, they look really, really good. But yeah, kind of nice just to have another tapir in a game there. And the baby, come on, just look at the baby. If the baby doesn't sell it, then what does? So there you go. Up next we have the leaf bug. I don't have my notes in front of me for the real name, but yeah, the leaf bug there. Now this, I will admit, I gave this some crap when I first heard it announced that they were doing a leaf bug. I was like, wow, they're making a leaf that has antennas on it. Like, that's gonna be cool, you know, being kind of a sarcastic craphead basically. And you know what? Dang it. This might be the coolest looking thing that we're getting in the pack. Like, the details on it, and like, I know it's a lot smaller, so they can kind of get a lot better, I think this is the way it works, like it's a lot smaller, so you can get kind of better texture maps on it or something like that, or just overall the textures on it are just so cool looking, especially just look at the little, like, you know, lines that go through it like you'd see on a real leaf and everything, the little dust or dirt specks and stuff on the ridges here. You have like little burn marks almost, you know, and the feet. It just looks really, really good. It looks so alien too. But you know, for an exhibit animal, I think I'm actually pretty excited about this one, just because, I mean, the bugs, you don't really expect them to move too much. Like, we already have, what, like roaches in there and a few other ones like that, and scorpions and stuff like that, but yeah, you know, those don't really move around too much, so I'm okay with those. And yeah, I think this is gonna be another one where it's gonna be kind of cool to try and spot it inside of our exhibits and see if, well, one, if we can find it, right? It's a kind of a more, not lime green, but just kind of a brighter green overall, so it might be a little bit easier to find on some of these darker jungle type leaves and stuff. But I think that's gonna be half of the thing, is trying to find the dang thing inside of our exhibits and then seeing it just kind of hang out there. So yeah, no, pleasantly surprised with the exhibit animal coming. I think the details on it are absolutely fantastic there. Next up, so this, oh, not an animal, right, this is the look at the timed scenario coming, which, you know, I think I actually will check that out. I haven't done much with the management. Actually, much is actually an overstatement. I've done next to none with the management and stuff, but there's a lot of really cool little UI changes and little fixes and stuff like that coming to the management and scenarios and all that kind of fun stuff with the game there. So, you know, we might check out the time scenario and give that a shot. And, you know, I think this is a pretty fun looking zoo. You know what caught my eye right away is this almost looks like a waterfall, just kind of, and I think that was what they were going for. It's kind of like duh. But yeah, I like how they built like a little waterfall out of the wood boards there and stuff like that, that the animals can sometimes climb up. So S. Dan Wolf is gonna be proud. He's gonna look at that and just have a waterfall gasm there. So, but yeah, no, this will be kind of a little fun time scenario to check out and see what that's all about and see the zoo and stuff. So, all right, y'all. Here it is, the last one. Here is the Binturong, and here's the one that is the big controversy animal. Like, again, the Malaysian tapir had like some little rumblings, but here's the one that came out, and I think more than half of the community kind of lost their stuff about it. I didn't get too involved. Some people tagged me on Twitter, like, what do you think about it? And I've mentioned this before, like, I think the animals are cute and cuddly, or they're, you know, vicious and whatever. I don't know, they're awesome looking in game and stuff, but I don't really know too much about the animals overall. You know, I'm just kind of a passive builder that happens to have the animals in. So I don't really have an opinion overall, but when I did start to see some comparison pictures to real life Binturongs to this one, I could see where people had a bit of a valid point for it, not exactly looking like its real life counterpart. And I think the big thing is, and that I even noticed right away, is the double ear. Like this, it doesn't really work. I don't know. It just kind of looks like there's another animal's ears here, and then like the Binturong's ears are right there. So in real life they kind of have that, but in this one it just didn't really work too much, I don't think. And then a lot of the other ones are that people have pointed out is there's no gray. There's like gray matting usually through their fur that you'll see. This is very dark and brown and black, which they are like a base coat, black or brownish kind, but you know, they'll have some like gray matting in there. And just, yeah, that's the other thing too, is it's too like puffy. And that's kind of a thing with a lot of the animals in Planet Zoo. I think you get it with the orangutans as well, and maybe the, I can't remember, the red pandas? I can't remember, but and that's kind of an artistic choice. That's kind of like complaining that the guests don't look, you know, like actual humans in the game. While Planet Zoo has done a really, really good job with their animals overall, I think some of the complaints about, you know, how poofy they look and just other things are a bit of a choice on Frontier's end, just to, again, because they're not making a realistic looking, like, you know, 100% full-on realistic looking game, right? They have a bit of a characteristic choice in their art style and everything. Again, take the guests, for example. No one complains about the guests being a little bit, you know, goofy looking and a bit cartoonish looking and stuff like that. So, yeah, and, you know, while I do understand people's complaints with it, I think it's just kind of interesting that we're hearing them now, and we didn't really hear them about any other animals. But again, I think they're valid, but I also think it's interesting that this animal is getting the noticeable flack when there's other animals that also do this kind of same thing in the game, and everyone kind of seemed okay with that. So yeah, it was just kind of interesting to kind of see the community's reaction with that. Now, that being said, there was a update as of today that Frontier is actually going to listening to the community there because there it is. Shantae, she said, hello all, thank you for sharing your thoughts on the Binturong. As always, we are reading and appreciate your feedback. The team will be taking another look at the Binturong as we want you all to love this amazing animal as much as we do. We'll share more about this after the team have taken some time to review it further. So there you go. There is an official announcement from Shantae in Planet Zoo and everything that they are going to go ahead and take a second look at it there. Now, I feel like that it's going to come out, maybe looking at this, because we're only, as of now, 4 days away from release. So I think it will come out originally looking like this. This is total speculation. I have no idea. And then maybe we'll get like an update afterwards with like an updated Binturong thing. But, I think that's really neat that they took along the community feedback, similar to like the polar bear kind of thing. And they're going to go ahead and revisit it. And, hopefully we'll get some of the community suggestions and again, feedback, and see if we get a more appreciative looking Binturong there. So yeah, no, I just think that was kind of interesting to see everyone's reactions throughout the week to the different animals that were revealed, whether it be positive, mixed, or straight up just asking, can you do a take two, please? Just try again, that'd be awesome. But so yeah, what do you think? Were you part of the conversation this week? Is this the first time you're seeing these animals? Overall, what do you think of the Southeast Asia Animal Pack? Are you excited for this animal only pack? Now, if you haven't heard also, that's not just an animal pack. The overarching theme of it is definitely animals, but there are going to be a few animal-specific boards for each of these animals as well coming. Some habitat enrichment items as well, like one of them's a hammock and one other item as well. So there are a few things coming that aren't animals, but again, it's an overarching animal pack. So what do you think about that there? And yeah, if you are excited for this, what is your favorite animal coming to the pack there? And you know what, to be honest, I'm trying to think. I think I'm excited for the bug. Like, I didn't think I would be, but I actually think I'm really excited to check out the bug. Like, I mean, this is kind of like how you would check it out in game and everything, but it just looks so cool. But like, as far as like a habitat animal goes, I think the sun bear. I think the sun bear has won me over officially. It was the clouded leopard there for a little while, but just seeing more and more pictures of the sun bear there, I just get more and more excited to see it roaming around different habitats and enclosures and stuff. So yeah, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the C pack there, all the animals coming. What's your favorite one? Yeah, what do you think about the changes coming to the Binturong and that whole thing there? But yeah, just love to know your thoughts on the Everything Planet Zoo DLC coming and everything. So yeah, hey, thanks so much everyone for hanging out. If you're not already, be sure to hit the subscribe button there. Stay up to date with all the fun Planet Zoo DLC funness coming down the line there. Also hit the like button. Helps out the video, helps out the channel there. So hey, thanks so much everyone for hanging out. Always do appreciate it. And until the next Planet Zoo DLC video, you'll have a good one.